Hi, so we're just doing the presentation for Cisco's Directors Council on the business intelligence software from Business Objects. Our team members are Andrea, Danson, Irene, myself, Mylene, Kent and Stephanie. And Irene will take us through the first question.
The first questions will be, what are the expected benefits from BI? There are three key factors that motivate the implementation of BI in Cisco. The first one is reliability of the old system. Second one, the similarities in business process, application, and data across operating company. And the last one is inconsistent of EPR across organizations. BI is efficient and its capabilities can save users a lot of time. And this can be shown in terms of better anticipate information, important event, and more easily assess critical information. Second, provide user access to data that was most important to them. And third, help to generate graphs and report. So I'll leave to the second questions to Danson.
Yeah. So for question 2, I'll be talking about the relevance and feasibility of the two questions. So the two questions are, what additional products could we be selling for each of our customers, and which of our current customers are we most likely to lose? These questions are important because they best address customer intelligence analytic applications and are also very predictive analysis questions to convince the council that Business Objects' new BI system is the alternative system. Cisco can answer the first question by using the customer intelligent analytic application, which help them to increase their sales by selling additional products which customers can purchase. The second question about the current customers that we're most likely to lose can be analyzed by using the product and service analytic application, and therefore can help Cisco measure their performance on customer service. So by answering the two questions, it can be concluded that the new BI system is the best alternative for Cisco, which can help them to turn their decentralized IT infrastructures into a more centralized infrastructure by its data integrational function, as the case describes. So Cisco could easily gather the operational information to analyze and avoid the threat of fraud or poor internal control from all operating companies. After the demonstration, the Directors Council was convinced to purchase the new BI. For part 2, about the purchasing decision made by Tyler Day. So before the new BI was purchased, Day and her team had to decide which software modules to be licensed. So she presented 3 different purchasing scenarios, which are bare bone, middle of the road, and volume discount. She demonstrates the pros and cons for each of them based on their capabilities and functionality. By doing this, she can analyze the benefit of this option by justifying the cost and calculate the return on investment, and convince every member that volume discount is the most benefit package for Cisco. After comparing the 3 scenarios, volume discount was in fact the best alternative, which gave the most benefit to Cisco. And then we'll move on to part 3.
So part 3 is possible implementation pitfalls. The first part is, what obstacles did Day and her team face when making the first steps towards implementing BI at Cisco? And these include internal resistance from operating companies. So some operating companies already had BI systems in place. So I guess employees and especially managers and owners of the operating companies would be hesitant to bring on the new BI system. Second would be designing a tailored rollout program for each company. So each company operates differently. It has different internal processes. So they would also face troubles with them as well. Implementing across the board training throughout Cisco, and I guess emphasizing how important or how the competitive advantages of BI would benefit each operating company specifically, and experimenting with the pilot company would be best in implementing the training program throughout Cisco. The second part is what are the biggest obstacles faced by the BI implementation as it expands throughout Cisco. So the consistency of training delivered across operating companies and maintaining morale with employees whilst maintaining customer satisfaction. So when implementing the new program, I guess employees are scared or under pressure through the change of the new program. So especially while they're still serving their customers, and I guess they're a bit lost. So I guess Day would have to reassure them that this system is the best for the company, and the unwillingness to spend more for the bigger operating companies, Day would have problems with that as well. So part 4 is success with business objects through BI software and their proprietary implementation methodology. So the distinctive features of the Business Objects BI Solution Accelerator are 1, the integration and consistency. So this provides a clear roadmap and improves efficiency. Second is the analysis of specific business requirements. So this focuses on what the business actually needs and provides purposeful conclusions. And number 3 would be the prudent project phase. So it modifies and tests and makes sure that the results are feasible and it improves accuracy. Okay, so the recommendations for judging the progress of the results of the BI implementation. It evaluates the feasibility and accuracy of the deliverables from the BI Solution Accelerator, and it compares it to reality. It also analyses the effectiveness of answering the 2 questions, which Danson addressed earlier, and it analyses the return on investment.
In terms of the last questions, BI is likely to become a competitive differentiator for Cisco. Here are the current issues with Cisco's internal control, and Danson and Meiling has mentioned before. So in what way does BI improve Cisco's internal control? BI give users access to the data that was most important to them, so there will be no need for them to write complicated database query or engage in other programming tasks. The dashboard and exactions could improve the current poor monitoring issues, so users at different levels could easily monitor their areas of responsibilities easily. In addition, exactions could enable executives to obtain more accurate data and feedback from the sales, so that this will allow them to have a better feedback of the sales performance. BI also allows the users to improve the efficiency of analyzing the data. There has a question about wouldn't it be straightforward for another food services to purchase similar software? Well, the answer is not really, because BI has a fair long operating history, so they have a greater strength and extensive of the data. So if this will strengthen their position in the market, the data mining will allow Cisco to keep strategic advantage that other food service company could not easily compete even using a similar software. So that's all of the presentation.